L.O.T S approved media, DSTM. You guys do me a favor. As soon as you come in the building, I need everybody to hit that like button. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, in advance, all right? You guys know you hit the like button. YouTube recommends the content and pushes it forward to their audience. That's all we're trying to create here. Also, smash the subscription buttons. Subscribe to the channel and turn your notification bell. I'm done. Now, listen, today, discussion's about Lil Baby. I don't know if you guys had a chance to check online. As of recently, Lil Baby has been doing interviews. Lil Baby seldom does interviews. It's kind of like Young Thug. And you know him and Thugger, they dogs. They was raised together, according to Lil Baby and Thugger. All right? Now, Lil Baby recently did an interview with Lil Yachty. First of all, clap it up for Lil Yachty because you kind of looking like Joe Budden right now, champ. Big up to Lil Yachty. Yachty, I'm loving the platform. I'm loving the how you say, the production. I'm loving just the couching. The cameras are clear. I'm just getting Joe Budden. It's just giving Joe Budden, all right? But nonetheless, the quality of what you're doing and your approach is not Joe Budden, all right? So to your credit, your approach, your je ne sais quoi, your style of interviewing is different, and I'm taking notice to it, okay? So I'm not just going to put you up under Joe Budden like that. But just for the scenery, the set, and what you're putting into the set, and the camera production, the quality of the video, definitely Joe Budden-esque. Definitely. Shout out to Joe Budden and the JBP podcast-ish, Ice, Flip, Joe, and also, sometimes I give you a hard time. Shout out to, what do you call her name? I'm getting a hard time. Melissa Ford. Excuse me. Melissa Ford. I don't know how I forgot that because she was one of the top video vixens in hip-hop, if not the number one video vixen in hip-hop. Well, highly regarded. Her beauty. She's so beautiful. Big shout out to Melissa Ford. Now, back to what I was saying. Recently, Lil Yachty did an interview. You guys know Lil Yachty was doing interviews about his bump bed. It was kind of childish. She was doing some bump bed interviews. The whole scenery has changed. The set has changed. Now it's looking more mature. And I like that, Yachty, because I ain't like the way you was rolling with you was kind of like, you was influencing Drake. You had Drake wearing nail polish, Yachty. You got the industry wearing nail polish. And the irony is, Lil Baby just put up a post about gangsters or men don't wear, he don't wear nail polish. I'm paraphrasing, but he's not with wearing nail polish. He equivalates that to being feminine, all right? So that's the irony that he actually did an interview with Lil Yachty. Now, fast forward to the interview. Oh, you guys, listen, this is my No Excuses shirt, all right? You guys can purchase this shirt from me. From me. You guys DM me, all right? DM my Instagram. I'm putting my Instagram information in the description section. I might put up did I take down the banner? Because I had a banner here that gave you my Cash App, all right? But nonetheless, you guys go on L.O.T.S approved media on Instagram. There, go DM me if you guys want to purchase No Excuses shirt, all right? I'm going to get to it. Hold on. No Excuses, all right? And it has excuses on the back that people make. All right? I don't have enough time. I'll be tired. I'll do it tomorrow. They don't support me. I'm not in the mood. They have do I have to do it? Y'all see what it is, all right? That's the shirt right here. That's for any bum-ass person that's sitting on the couch. Buy that shirt for your family member that can't get off that couch. Buy that for somebody that you know that you see the potential in them and you want to give them some inspiration. Buy that for the people that are procrastinating with the goals that they have. Whether you want to be a podcaster, you want to open a business, whatever goal you have, I need you guys to make sure that you're giving them, purchase the shirt. There's no excuses. So every time they start making excuses, every time they start procrastinating, slowing down, losing momentum, you remind them of that shirt and how you bought them that shirt and to go read this shirt, all right? I'm wearing it right now. No excuses. Bada bing, bada bang. Back to what I was saying. Now, look, Lil Baby recently did an interview with Yachty. Now, I told you guys, Lil Baby don't really disclose. Lil Baby don't really, he don't do interviews. He's not a transparent person. He doesn't really let you into his life. And according to what he said to Lil Yachty, he don't trust nobody like that anyways. He said, where your weakness at is where they strike at. And I'm paraphrasing, but basically, that's a term. It's well known in the hood. You know when somebody finds out your weakness, they're gonna exploit that. So when it comes time for them to, when it comes time, or if they ever oppose you, they're gonna have the means of the ammo of taking you down, right? Because they know your personal issues. They know, and they know what affects you. So he said, if you let people know what affects you, you let people know your weaknesses, and that's where they're gonna get at you at. And I believe that, baby. So clap it up for you. Lil Baby is practicing art of war. All right, that's art of war. Now, moving right along. There's a lot of things in this interview that was disclosed that I had no idea that Lil Baby even felt like this. First of all, Lil Baby said, for anybody who has anticipations of working with Baby in the near future, and you've partaken in any type of ratting, I think we could, you already know you could put Gunna in there. Shout out to Gunna. I have no horse in this race, but apparently he's not working with Gunna. And he expressed that already. You guys already see he took Thug aside. We don't got to break this down because it's kind of weird. But I think today, basically, all speculations, he removed all speculations. This man said he's not working with nobody who ratted. So go ahead and put Gunna in there. So if anybody who's partook in the judicial system and giving information, taking the stand, don't count on no time soon working with Lil Baby. All right. Now, Lil Baby, Yachty asked Lil Baby some great questions. Big shout out to Lil Yachty, man. Those are some great questions. These things that I want to know. I don't know if you guys at home want to know, but this is what I want to know about Lil Baby. He told Lil Baby, you know, a lot of people think that you're actually slow, right? You already know country folk. And I be telling people, I'm from Miami. I'm born in New York, but I'm raised in Miami. So I can tell you about the East Coast and I can tell you about down south. Now, New York niggas talk fast. A New York nigga will talk fast and talk you out of your house, home, your keys to your car, and everything. Down south, we talk slow. So you be thinking a nigga's real dumb, and he be 10 times smarter than you, because he gonna play stupid. And by the time you figure it out, nigga done took your car keys, your whip, nigga done swindled you out of your whole foundation. Nigga probably even leave with your bitch at that, all right? So New York niggas talk fast when they hustling you. Down south niggas talk slow. Yeah, what's that? Play dumb. 48 laws of power, dog. Never appear to be perfect. This is information I'm giving you guys. So what I'm trying to say is, Lil Baby, Dominique, you are super smart, man. Lil Baby said he made all A's in school. So for people that thought Lil Baby was slow, and that's me too, throw me in there too. I ain't saying that the man was slow, but he didn't appear to be articulative. And when you see somebody's not articulative, sometimes you assume that this person's not intelligent, which is the worst assumption you can make. That's judging people by a cover. That's 48 laws of power. Somebody could throw you off real quick. And guess what? Lil Baby been throwing us off. He's actually educated. The kid is smart. He said he used to make all A's in school. Clap it up for Lil Baby for making A's in school and thugging. Lil Baby said he was 13 years old, hanging around grown niggas, 17 years old. So he don't even know about hanging with young niggas. And Lil Baby also, now everybody know Lil Baby was getting paper because Thugger said that. Thugger said he had to pay Lil Baby to go to the studio. Because you got to remember, niggas that hustle in the street, niggas that make money in the streets, this shit that we doing, it can't compare to what you make in the streets in the beginning. A lot of rappers that was once street niggas, that was real hustlers, they were making more money than what they're getting paid for at a show. This is what Rollo was trying to explain to you. Rollo Fam Goon, who just got released, who's been going crazy on internet, but kind of, you guys see, he kind of slowed down. He said that he's going to do less of that. We don't have to get into that, but that's the reason why you're seeing his online social media presence has dimmed down a little bit. All right? But nonetheless, Rollo was saying that he made more money in the streets and going to the show. Niggas end up spending money. Think about it. When you're doing a show, and we're going to get back to the bait, but when you're doing a show, these rappers is getting a lot of money. You got to go buy a new outfit. You're wearing designer clothes, all right? That's probably, niggas spending $2,000, $3,000 on designer, even more on designer. Then you got to pay for all the extra miscellaneous shit, the people that you got accompanying you. You probably got to pay for the people that are coming with you, your assistant. And some of that stuff you can't compromise, right? You got to pay for your assistant to come with you. You know what I mean? Just what the expenses that you're going to pay, that you're going to have to spend. You're probably going to spend more than what you're actually getting paid to perform for because you're a new artist. How much is somebody gonna pay you to perform? And if you're a struggling artist, you can imagine it's gonna be less than that. So Lil Baby was saying that he made more money. He was making money, a lot of money prior to coming into rap. So this is why the transition was so easy for him. This is why he didn't really change. He didn't change as a person. Lil Baby said he made a lot of. Lil Baby said he had 3 condos. The man had 3 condos before he even signed a contract. I think before he even went in a booth, the man had 3 condos. All right. And he said a list of other things. But I don't know why I got stuck on the 3 condos. But because when you have investment properties, you have properties as a hustler, that's a come up. When you're a hustler, you from the streets. I'm a street nigga, I'm a hustler, bro. Our main thing is to get properties. When you hustling, dog, you want to go get you a property. Open up a business and then go get you a property. You can put one before the other. Preferably, I would tell you to open up a business before you get that property so the property can pay for the, you know what I mean? But guess what? When you're a hustler, you want to own property. So that man owned 3 condos, all right? So he had money. He was up in the M's, all right? What he's trying to say is basically he made money before he even came into rap. So these are a lot of things I did not know about Lil Baby. I knew he had made money, but it's different. I knew he made money. I knew he was a trapper. Everybody say that, right? But to hear it coming from the man's mouth himself is very reassuring, all right? And it dispels any speculations that I have. And just for the most part, I like to hear what this man was talking about. But you guys, this interview with Lil Yachty, it was a great interview, all right? Superb. I'm still watching. I couldn't watch the whole interview. There's still more to watch. But I'm just saying, Lil Baby's gonna surprise everybody. For the ladies, Lil Baby said he wants to have a lot of kids. He's just speaking about the black home, and this is something that he spoke on Yachty's show. All right, it's called the Safe Place Podcast or the Safe Place Show. That's it, mate. That's a dope name too, Yachty. Smart. Yachty's a smart nigga. Remember that nigga had an executive position at Nautica. All right, so he was one of the people at Nautica. Back to what I was saying. Baby spoke about the black home. All right. Baby spoke about the black men being removed from the home. And subsequently, this is leading to families becoming smaller. Baby made an emphasis saying that the black families are becoming smaller. These used to have more cousins, more aunties, more uncles, a bigger family. The black family is getting smaller, right? Due to fathers not being home and things of that nature. You guys got to get a chance to check out the interview because I don't want to misword certain things. But he even spoke about the black home. And this is in reference, this is just giving credence, giving credit to him, giving him his flowers. What I'm trying to explain to you is he's intelligent. He's even worried about his black home. He said he was trying to tell his sisters to have more kids. Lil Baby wants his sisters to have more kids so he can have a bigger family because he sees the necessity in that. He sees the advantage in that, having a big family. And he says that the black home is getting smaller. The black families are getting smaller, all right? So this guy's intelligent. Anybody that thought Lil Baby was slow, sadly mistaken, even me myself, all right? I learned something new today. He also did an interview with Charlemagne the God. Now, I'm seeing little excerpts of the video with Charlemagne the God. I'm going to sit down and get a chance to watch that also. All right, very, very interesting. You guys get a chance to listen to Lil Baby's new project. He has new music out. He also spoke about social media. He spoke about the hug with Mike Rubin, okay? So let me speak about this too. Let me see, because I know I made notes and I don't want to miss out on anything. Hold on. All right. Bada bing, bada bang. All right. He spoke about Mike Rubin. Now, you guys know there's this infamous picture online that emerged of Lil Baby being hugged by 2 gentlemen. I know one of the gentlemen being Mike Rubin, the billionaire, the man that throws the white parties every year. All right? Mike Rubin, another gentleman. Now, the other gentleman, it was a sandwich, let's be clear. And guess who was the meat? Pause. All right? So, Baby's hugging this one gentleman. This one gentleman gives Baby a hug from the front. The gentleman's wearing blue hair. You already know the LGBTQ community, no disrespect, but I see a lot of you guys have like a sign, you like one of your hair would be a streak of a different color. And I guess that's how you guys identify with each other. Now, this guy here, he had a full blue head, and I'm not saying he's part of that community, but I started getting that vibe, that I was under that assumption. That's why I say don't assume, but it did lead me to believe that. Now, with that being, I'm not saying that the man is that. The man could be straight. He could be straight as a line, all right? But nonetheless, this guy was hugging Baby. So he's hugging Baby from the front. And when I mean they hugging like, it kind of looked like they balls is all up on each other. Mike Rubin is hugging him from the back. And Mike Rubin looking like he got his balls, and I'm not saying that's what happened, but that's what the picture's giving that perception. They're so close that it's appearing to be a sandwich, and they look like they're flat against each other, flush. See that word, flush? It looked like they were flush together, all right? But shout out to Baby. Baby came to dispel any misconceptions about him, all right? That's what I like about this interview. This interview was super revealing. I love videos like this because people, a lot of artists leave things up to speculation because it leads more to the mystique of them, and that contributes to their career and makes them more exclusive, make them more pursued, it brings their value up. So this is a moment of clarity right here that Baby's having. Just be clear, this interview that he did with Yachty, and I'm pretty sure the interview that he did with Charlemagne, this is to dispel any misconceptions about Baby. Now back to the infamous hug. Mike Rubin was hugging the man from the back, and this next gentleman was hugging from the front. I wish I knew the other gentleman's name. You guys need the name in the comment section for me, all right? That's why I love my, the supporters of this channel, because you guys will break down certain things. Remember, I'm here by myself. I don't have no fact checker. I don't have no moderator. I don't have no curator. I don't have nobody that's doing the thumbnails. That's all me, champ. I'm a nigga from the streets, 2-time felon, and I'm doing this on my own. I learned everything. The production, I learned how to do everything on my own. Ain't nobody show me nothing. So you got to know. You feel me? Be patient with me. Now back to this infamous hug. Lil Baby's getting hugged. Now, you know, Lil Yachty questioned Lil Baby. This shit was all over the internet. Everybody started thinking that Lil Baby got fugazi. People thinking that Lil Baby kind of like getting funny. Parce que Lil Baby, he getting rich. And you know, when you get rich, you get all them M's, you start hanging around other rich folk. And y'all know how them rich folk get down. I think Diddy showed us how rich folk get down. Right? So we're always concerned about our artists that are coming from us, from the streets, coming from our demographic, being converted into something that we know prior to them having that fame that they would have been against, right? They would have resisted being seen in that light. When you from the hood, you know certain things in the hood. There's things in the hood that's not tolerable, that are intolerable. And if people find out that you get down like this in the hood, in the neighborhood, you'll get shunned. You'll get outcasted. So this is the mentality that Lil Baby has. Lil Baby, you could tell that he's starting to be bothered by people's assumptions and accusations. All right? With that being said, the infamous hug. Baby explained the infamous hug on Yachty's show. Now, the reason I said Baby was bothered, Baby said certain things bother him. They do eventually bother him. He had to admit that certain things do eventually bother you, which he was bothered by it. He knows in the hood that people don't accept that. He said that in the interview. You guys get a chance, go check out the Lil Baby and Yachty interview. Very revealing, right? So we know he's human. That was a great, that when I noticed that he said that, that was another flag that went up, not just confirmation. It was a flag, it was confirmation that he's not comfortable with how people judge him. And I get the way he's being genuine, just looking at his facial expression, his body language. He likes being genuine. It doesn't seem doctored. But he said he explained to Mike Rubin that he can't take pictures like that. He told Mike Rubin that he can't take pictures like that. He has to be careful of taking pictures like that. He even went as far as to tell Mike Rubin, bring the security tapes. Bring the footage of the actual hug so we can show how long this hug took place. Because, you know, a picture, it looks like, in that picture, it leaves room a picture is subjected to interpretation. Art is subjected to interpretation. So some people could have interpreted that as they were hugging for a long time. That was a prolonged hug, right? But contrary to what I was thinking, Baby was saying that that hug was a couple seconds, a fraction of a second. I'm paraphrasing now. Basically, that was not a long hug as it appears to be. He even went as far as to tell Mike Rubin he wanted to get the tape. So he got the tape off the security cameras. So Mike Rubin had to go on the security cameras and search for this footage. I'm pretty sure that it wasn't easy just to find the footage. Somebody had to sit there and search for that. So Lil Baby gave that man a task at hand. What I'm trying to bring is validity to that. This bothered Lil Baby. He's not comfortable with how you guys look at him. He's not comfortable with how we look at him. All right? And I respect that. And I appreciate that. I'm happy that he was revealing. I'm happy that Lil Baby's not fugazi. I'm happy that Lil Baby doesn't get down like that. I'm just happy. Just for what the music that he represents, what he represents to the culture. It's all about what you represent. So now Lil Baby made Mike Rubin go get this information. All right. Lil Baby has the tape. He has the actual security audio showing how long that hug actually was, the time duration of the hug. All right. So this is for all the people that think that Lil Baby was hugging these people for a minute, just balls up against each other, ball to ball. This is for all the people that think that he might be playing for the other team. This is for all the people that think that he doesn't speak to his how you say, his associates, his peers, his friends about what's going on the internet, as if he's not aware of what's going on the internet. He's fully aware of all the memes. Yachty asked him about the memes. He's fully aware of all the jokes. Baby knows everything. He's aware of it. He don't like it. And he's explaining and dispelling any misconceptions about him, all right? So, very revealing. I didn't know that the man made all A's. Baby used to make all A's. Very intelligent kid. He had a lot of money before he even came into rap. The man was a millionaire. 3 condos, and et cetera, et cetera. 3 properties, et cetera, et cetera. And last but not least, and I mentioned this, for you guys that think that Lil Baby really cares about being about the billionaire Mike Rubin, like he's embracing that lifestyle. Hey, we all can have our speculations, but the man is telling me he's always going to be, well, not telling me, but telling in the interview, explaining in the interview, he's always going to be connected to the streets. Lil Baby considers himself a street dude. For anybody that has any misconception, Lil Baby considers himself as a street nigga. So being a street nigga, he knows that certain morals and certain integrity has to stay intact. And he's aware of that. So let's clap it up for Lil Baby, still being down to earth, not being converted. They didn't get him. L.O.T.S approved. DSTM, don't shoot the messenger. I am the incomparable, the author imitated, but cannot be duplicated. The one they took their style from. I go by the name of L.O.T.S approved. That's Lord of the streets, learn off the streets, living off the streets, learn off the streets. This is powered by L.O.T.S approved media, and I want to welcome everybody to Don't Shoot the Messenger. Last but not least, I'm public enemy number 1, and I'm considered the top op. Salute me, and I'm out. Ha.